Well, I hope your day is well.
Some kind of beans.
It's alright.
Oh well.
I'm trying to force myself to be more energetic, or else my mental state won't be able to keep up.
Same girl.
My heart's thumping like crazy. I might as well have a laid-back, so what attitude and go ahead with high energy. Yeehaw!
Yeehaw.
But be careful that your batteries don't run out for various reasons. And just like I say each time, don't forget to save frequently.
I like one of them. She's so adorable. Right, someone died.
Someone's
I
dead.
never
Yeah.
expected the funhouse itself to be the ultimate weapon. Oh well, let's just press on ahead. Is it really alright to accept a situation so easily? I mean, that's not what's important. The thing that's really important is the killer who used the building structure. Like, who's Mekomaru's murderer?
But is it really okay to believe the building is the weapon? Nagito said it, you know.
There's no way I'd lie at such an important moment. I don't want to die either.
I don't know
What happened to
about
the
that.
bastard who kept saying how much they didn't mind dying?
Yeah, what happened to that guy?
He's right. There was a time when I thought I could become a stepping stone for your hopes, but
Ooh.
I will sincerely retract that remark.
He hates everyone now.
Retract?
I'm disappointed too, you know. If this was a murder for the sake of hope, I'd happily sacrifice myself.
You say such falsehoods, per usual. There is no such thing as murder for the sake of hope. Murder is simply murder.
Murder.
Forcibly sacrificing
Murder.
others for one's own desires. Even one as diabolical as I would avoid such actions.
I see.
It's fine. Let's just leave him alone and find out who killed Coach Nekomaru as fast as we can. Just so you know, it's not like I'm getting hungry or anything, you know.
Akane! You were drooling waterfalls?
I thought we established that. That she just drills waterfalls every
All
time.
the time.
Yep.
Nagito, as usual. I can't tell what he's thinking. I have no idea what he is serious, when he's serious or not.
Anyway, if the killer used the building structure, why don't we think about how they used it?
How they killed Nekomaru.
It might be better if we clarify the cause of death first, don't you think?
The pillar.
The pillar. Nekomaru's cause of death. Huh. He was horribly damaged, as if he was beaten senseless with a blunt object. But if he was beaten with a blunt object, it wouldn't be a kill that utilized the building structure. Oh god, by falling.
Oh, yeah.
See. That's it. I think he might have died.
I didn't expect that
Fall
to be...
damage.
Yeah, fall
Got
damage.
to the robot.
Didn't have fucking feather falling.
Died from falling?
If the funhouse's secret is that it's a structure where both towers and houses are vertically connected, then the killer made use of its height and caused Nekomaru to die from falling.
Are you saying they pushed him off? Where'd they push him off from?
That
Yes,
I
you
don't know
do.
yet.
Motherfucker.
Don't just make things
From the
up when
strawberry
you don't know
Yeah.
door,
nothing.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
strawberry
Where in
holder.
that building would you even be able to push someone off in the
But
first
how would they
place?
open the door without the elevator
It
going
might
up?
be possible
I
in
mean,
the
he's
tower.
strong
Using
enough
the
for it.
wires?
For example, maybe.
You could push him off the 4th floor when the elevator is on the 1st floor.
Yes.
Did you forget how the elevator functions? When it's on the first floor, the door on the 4th floor
Yes,
won't open.
but you had a giant mech as a friend.
Saying he died from falling is truly incorrect. You should burn in the flames of
Where's
hell.
Sonia? She's gonna say something. Oh. And that's when he was gonna be like,
crazy
oh,
right
you're so
now."
smart.
If Nekomaru died from falling, where did the killer shove Nekomaru from?
Oh, maybe from the what is it called? The trapdoor in the weapons, like room.
No, that one drops down into the building itself, not into the tower.
I mean, we don't know that. Maybe Nagito just walked there or something.
No, when they showed us the building thing, the concept, it was basically as if you extended the third floor of the grape building just higher, like the walls.
Okay.
That's why.
Alright.
If I'm going to reach the truth behind this incident, I need to solve that mystery next. Come on, what's gonna be the minigame? Make your arguments?
Yes.
Oh no.
Good night, I can't account for you. You can contact the elevator clock. Broken down.
Broken doorknob we still haven't used.
That, yeah, we didn't use that.
But we really just have to see what...
Yeah, we have to listen.
When the elevator is on the first floor, you can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Impossible to shove
How
on.
about this?
Okay.
After locking Mekamaru inside the elevator, they moved the elevator from the fourth floor to the first floor and made use of the drop.
Hold on, did you forget the elevator has a sensor? As long as there's a moving object inside.
Maybe
Moving
the
object.
The
yeah,
other
maybe
door
the
won't open.
wire could be it.
Which means the elevator wouldn't have moved either.
That must be
Okay.
the threshold of that elevator.
I have a feeling like it's moved. Like
Yeah, the
if
moving
the object
thing.
moved.
If
yeah.
we have the wire, then it's that should be the thing. That likes it's all up to me.
Then, okay.
When the elevator
I have an
is on the
idea.
You don't have to
Oh,
walk.
can, is
Contact
that,
elevator.
can you
You can't go through the
Yeah.
door
Can
on
you
the fourth
pause
floor.
now?
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, I didn't know that.
Okay. So, what if...
Yeah.
Shit, I just forgot. Oh, yeah. They hit the button. They hit the button on, like, to put him in sleep mode so he can't move. And then that's how they managed to do that the elevator is still gonna, you know, with him inside.
Well, yeah, it was probably the sleep button. Then I would expect that they probably bound him to the doorknob
Yeah.
and made the elevator go down, and then he fell down from that part. No, wait, it was the grape door that had... No, wait, grape door? Had the
Grape
broken...
door had that broken handle, yes.
But it was in the strawberry tower, right? Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. It was like, and the elevator went down, and he had like space to fall down. Problem is we don't have the wire as the thing. So contact elevator,
Yeah.
maybe we make it so...
What do they mean by contact elevator as a bullet?
Contact? I can... well, just the elevator inside the tower. It is.
Okay.
But I could...
I guess we can do the...
yeah, I
the
could
move.
imagine that it is because it's just pressure activated. So like as long as like feels pressure, and that doesn't work. So that would make sense. That moved.
would
You should have to shoot moved with it.
Yeah.
Like, what if it didn't move?
It'd be impossible to shove off the victim from up there.
Then, how about this? After locking Mekamaru inside the
Mekamaru.
elevator, they moved the
What's
elevator.
Best name.
Nah, that was the wrong move.
First floor.
It has it was the moving up.
Yeah.
Ah, you stupid.
It was on the
Yeah, it was one
mechanic guy.
later.
Yeah.
Ah.
When the elevator is on the first
Why
floor,
did we stop?
You can
Come on.
skip.
You can't go through the door on the fourth floor.
It'd be impossible to... Then, how about after locking Mekamaru, they moved the elevator and made use of the... Hold on, did you...
Moving object inside.
I'm pretty sure it's still the moving
Oh.
object.
I still think also it's the moving
We
object.
have to find the right bullet for it. When we have time, it's the last bullet we have to go through. So what could it be? God, I hate that you have to constantly go
when the
through here.
elevator is on the first
Broken
floor,
doorknob,
I hate the
strange
fact
feeling
that
in
it
the
lags.
you can't go through the
Good
door on the
night
fourth
Good
button.
night button. Good
Yeah,
night
it
button.
is,
It's the
yeah.
good night button.
It'd be
Yeah.
impossible to shove off the victim from
Yeah.
How about after locking
be
Mekamaru,
good.
It
they
would have
moved the
been
elevator
so much
and
fucking
made
easy
use of
if you could
Hold on,
actually
as long as they're...
read.
See the bullets
Yeah,
and
they
have time
read
for
the
it, yeah.
bullets.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, there we go.
Haha.
Oh,
That sensor should only work if something is moving. If Nekomaru wasn't moving inside, the elevator sensor wouldn't have detected anything.
Could it be his sleep mode?
When Nekomaru's goodnight button is pressed, all of his functions shut
Maybe
down.
that's when they
and
use
he
the
enters
hammer.
sleep mode.
Maybe.
If he's in sleep mode, the elevator sensor wouldn't
But
have
then
noticed
again,
it,
there wasn't
right?
even a dent in the hammer. It was literally just new hammer.
I mean, then why would it be there in the first place?
I mean, we probably will, like, they will explain till we get to a point where we can continue guessing.
Yeah.
I see. So that's how...
However, even if they moved the elevator in that manner, Nekomaru would have just moved along with it.
That's why we have the wire.
There would have been no drop for him to fall and die from.
Yes.
That's what I was about to explain before Kazuichi interrupted me.
Fuck you, Kazuichi.
Silence, pest!
Now you're calling me a pest?
Slow, are you good?
No,
Why?
he came home early, so now he's bugging.
Now he's bugging.
And yeah.
A way to create the drop inside the elevator, while Nekomaru is still in it. I mean, if you want, we can just postpone the stream to whenever.
No, it's okay. We can just at least finish this trial, you know.
Jackie seems to have an idea, but what could that be? Make
Oh,
your argument.
Maybe
Why?
we can yoink the bullet this time.
It's gonna be the broken doorknob or wire, pretty sure. Depending on the argument.
But there was also a chain, yeah.
Yeah, but the chain doesn't make sense in that case.
If you arrange it a certain way, you can cause the drop within the elevator.
So you're telling us all to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement is... The hammer is suspicious.
I don't know.
The hammer is suspicious,
Isn't
okay.
it about time we went over the pillar
The pillar
again?
could also be.
What
I
about
don't
the
think
oil
the
on
pillar.
the floor?
The
There we
doorknob
go.
on the floor seems
Yeah.
suspicious.
How about we all shut up and listen to what Chiaki has to say?
Yeah, wire on doorknob, I think.
Silence, pest!
Don't be so cold. What if I start to enjoy it?
Oh my god. You can't win with them, you can't win.
Oh my god, I hate my...
Okay.
Okay, my computer just had a short lag. That's why OBS, no, like, sound is fucked up.
Oh. Yeah, because
I
I
don't know how
can
to
feel
fix it
the
without
lag in
restarting my
the
PC.
share screen.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix it without restarting.
You wanna restart?
I have to, else the whole audio is gonna be fucked. I mean, we only started
Alright.
15 minutes ago. Oh, it's back, okay. And there we go.
Okay.
Now loading. Jack seems to have an idea, but what could that be? Oh, yep, there we go.
Like, you think it was a Jackie's option?
Yeah, there was the last thing where we needed to agree. I think it was...
Mm-hmm.
She talked about the broken doorknob, so it has to be the
If you
wire.
arrange it a certain
She
way,
didn't talk about it, it was for Yuhiko.
you can cause
Oh,
the
someone.
drop within
Someone
the
at the end
elevator.
said like, oh yeah, the doorknob.
So you're telling us all
Yeah.
to think about the arrangement, right?
That arrangement. The hammer is suspicious. Isn't it about time?
What about the oil on the
There
floor?
we
The
go.
doorknob on the floor seems...
Yeah.
there we go.
Nice.
I agree with
Yep.
that.
I agree with that.
Flawless.
Didn't the doorknob have scrape marks on it? That might have been where it got scraped by the wire.
Is that the same wire that was tied around Nekomaru?
The tip of that wire was tied into a loop. If the elevator moved while that loop part hung from the doorknob...
If they did something like that, he would have been suspended in midair!
That's right. He was suspended in midair.
Huh?
The killer tied up Nekomaru with the wire while he was in sleep mode. Tied the tip of the wire into a knot and hung it on the doorknob to the 4th floor.
Yep.
With that, they moved the elevator from the 4th floor to the 1st floor of Grape Tower.
Wow.
And suspended Nekomaru in midair.
You sneeze, it's gonna fall.
That's right! He was so well hung! Kinda
Excuse me,
like...
Nakamura, what the fuck?
You better not finish that sentence.
Nakamura. Nakamura.
The killer
Monokuma.
took advantage of
Fucking
the
hell.
elevator's unique feature. Only the floor moves. By doing that, they created a drop so Nekomaru could fall to his death.
Too easy.
Of course.
So what if they created a drop? There's no way you can make him fall and die with just that.
Why?
He was pretty heavy.
Why? If Nekomaru is suspended in
Yeah,
midair
thank
like
you for
that,
the follow.
then how do you get him to fall?
Just a little bump on the thing, which should do the trick.
He won't die if he doesn't
It was
actually
like
fall.
hanging by a fucking needle.
You get the doorknob just like gives out and falls down instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Radio clock.
You're looking hammer?
Door's alarm time. That's alarm time. I don't know if the.
Radio clock. Tipped over.
I guess we really have to read through all the stuff.
Yeah, and see what they mean.
I guess the radio clock would be the most likely. Maybe his alarm went off and that what made him fall down.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru, how would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push. There's no way they could do that.
Oh, I'm already out of cuts. I had
Oh.
like 3 fucking cuts or something.
But I need to be precise.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. That's all.
Even if they suspended Nekomaru from a... How would they make him fall? There's no one in the tower to push him off. There's no way they could do that.
Advance!
It doesn't mean someone had to push him off. It's possible that he fell on his own.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Okay.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Sleep mode.
It
He
hit
was
the thing
sleeping. There's no way he
afterwards.
could do that. Now's the time. But in that case,
We can try again,
you
but
still won't be
Yeah,
able
well,
to explain
we'll
the
have
drop.
to.
On the
Moving
second
the
one,
elevator with
not
Nekomaru
the first
inside
one.
is just
No,
impossible.
I hit the
End of
first one, but
story.
it bounced off of the second one.
alright.
Yeah, that's the weird part.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Okay, also not right. Now I don't know which one to use. We need a different knife now.
Well, I think it's the second of his statement. Maybe you can try the clock on that. I don't know.
The clock? But we already had
The
the...
radio clock.
That's what we already have. Equipped.
Let's see the bullets again.
What? Nekomaru fell on his own?
Door, wire. Maybe the wire.
He's still been in sleep mode, right? If he was sleeping,
Maybe
there's no
try
way he could do
hammer
that to
on the
himself.
sleep.
Now's the time if you want, but in that case, you still won't be able to explain the drop. Moving the elevator with Nekomaru inside is just impossible. End
Possible.
of story.
Thanks to Kozuchi, I figured out how the killer dropped Nekomaru. What? Alright, after if I use that evidence, I should be able to beat through Kazuchi's remarks too. What? I wasn't
Kinda
really
wire.
listening to him. I wasn't really
Either
listening.
Norlock or wire.
What?
Yeah, let's try
That on
Wire.
this
Nekomaru fell
one.
on his own?
Yeah, second one.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep
Nope.
mode, right?
Okay, let's try the hammer. Maybe?
I
don't know.
guess.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Come on.
What?
What?
Nekomaru fell on his own? Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode, right?
Okay, should still
Maybe
be
the
in
hammer
sleep
on the
mode.
first
What?
one.
Nekomaru fell on his own?
Maybe.
Oh, the
shit.
good old just trying out.
Do I know?
What?
No.
Nekomaru
Killer
fell on his own?
fragment.
That's alarm timer.
Nekomaru should have still been in sleep mode,
Oh
right?
my fucking
Oh,
god.
wait, what? What did you get?
That was two different clocks there. One's the radio
Yeah.
clock and the clock alarm timer.
What do you think would happen if Nekomaru
Oh,
woke up while he was
okay.
suspended upside down in midair?
What are you saying? Like, how would he even wake up?
He has an alarm inside his body. As long as it was armed, it would have deactivated his
Armed.
sleep mode.
Okay.
Which means the killer set the alarm before they suspended Nekomaru.
If you woke up from an alarm and realized you were hanging upside down and had no clue why, if something like that happened to you, you would start panicking a lot, right? Instinctively, your body would start moving. Nekomaru probably did exactly that.
And then, in order to make him fall from the force he was generating, the wire was hung on the tip of the doorknob so it would easily slip off. In actuality, the scrape marks caused by the wire were near the tip of the doorknob, right?
But Nekomaru didn't fall because the wire came off, right?
This is such a stretch for the
He fell
wire.
because
Come
the
on,
entire
man. That would
doorknob came
slip
off.
instantly.
When
mean-
Nekomaru awoke,
Instantly.
he must have
Maybe
struggled
not if
much
the
more
doorknob
than
didn't
expected,
move, if like it
which
doesn't
caused
go
the doorknob
down.
to break off.
But what kind of doorknob doesn't go down?
Maybe it's one that goes up.
But it was like tilted a little bit downwards, wasn't it?
I no idea.
Was that unexpected
so
for the
funny.
killer?
I'm just trying to give the game
Well,
a chance.
That's probably it.
Yeah.
If they knew it'd leave behind
I wanna
evidence
see
like
who's
that,
the killer just so
they
I
would
can
have
see
at
if they're
least tried to
smart
do
enough to
something
do
to
it,
cover
because
it
I
up.
swear to God.
I have a feeling it
If
still
it's for
was.
Yuhiko, then yeah, how the fuck would he pick him up? How would he pick him up?
I still have a feeling it was just Nekomaru himself somehow. The killer didn't expect the doorknob to come off. The reason that even happened was because he's heavy. In that case, I shall use my full power. With a fierce roar, Nekomaru put all his power into grabbing the doorknob with both hands. But not yet. Here it comes. The incredible strength of 1 million horsepower. Wait, isn't it creaking? If you break off the doorknob, we'll be stuck in here. If that's really what it was, then that's the clue Nekomaru left for us to find.
I see. So that's how Nekomaru fell to his death.
Do you finally understand now?
Yeah. It appears it's just as Miss Sonia said. I'm just a pest. No, I'm not just a pest. I'm a total fucking pig.
Where did that come from?
Isn't that right,
Oh my
Miss
god,
Sonia?
oh, I see. For
If I'm a
fuck's sake,
fucking
man.
pig, you can say so.
Oh my god.
No, I believe you gave your all.
Hey, why aren't you teasing me anymore?
This guy. He gets off on this.
Yep.
So thanks to that alarm, Nekomaru ended up falling while he was still hanging upside
This is
down.
great.
That doesn't mean he just crashed straight into the floor. Of course, you know that too.
Character
right?
development. It doesn't mean Nekomaru crashed straight into the floor. Well, yeah, what could it have been? Maybe the fucking pillar? Come on, where is it? He collided with the pillar.
I see.
We have to spell it out, don't we?
When Nekomaru
Yep.
fell to the floor, he ended up colliding with the pillar. Isn't that it?
Finally, the pillar!
That's what she was
So
waiting
that's how
for.
the pillar shattered, and why oil was spilled all over the place.
See, I told you the pillar was the weapon. My gut was totally right.
Well, the pillar was a bonus. It's not even clear if the killer intended that, or if it was just a
It
coincidence.
doesn't matter.
At this point, it is quite difficult to find a clue that will lead to the killer.
Then what about the alarm? I'm positive the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. And if we map it out from there...
Hold on, baby gangsta.
Stop calling me baby gangsta!
What'd you just say? Did you say the alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.?
You didn't check it yourself?
Oh.
Oh.
Nekomaru's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m.
Nah, that's impossible. Because even though I slept in a little, I still got to the tower at 7 in the morning.
Now that you mention it, so did I.
Wait, what?
There was no way I could be late for Monokuma Tai Chi, so I left for Grape Tower before
It
7
could have
a.m.
been that's why, like, the other clocks were changed. So they went actually later?
Maybe.
And if we found Nekomaru's
Yeah, that they actually
body
went
there,
later.
It would have been before the 7:30 a.m. alarm went off.
It appears yet another contradiction has been birthed.
Birth.
How were you able to discover Nekomaru died at 7:30 a.m. when you went to the tower at 7?
That's what I want to know.
Another mystery I don't understand. Seriously. They're just one after another.
Well,
Hey,
it
how you
just
doing,
means that
Cubs?
someone changed it. It could be that.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
pretty sure
Cubs.
just someone changed the times on the clocks. And the
Yeah.
dorms, that's all. But
Mhm.
I can't choke up at a time like this. Just a little more, and I'll be able to reach the truth.
I just chose. Oh.
There should definitely be a clue into breaking through this contradiction. What did I miss? We figured
Nothing
out.
much, honestly.
No, kinda. We figured out that Nekomaru was like hanging down from the doorknob of the great door in the upper part of the tower and fell on top of the pillar. Well, maybe we knew that from before, but finally the game has figured that out as well. Now we only need to figure out why his alarm was set to 7:30, but everyone already came at 7. And he was already dead, and we're just guessing that the other clocks were fucked up.
I don't know if I like this trial.
It's kinda meh.
This whole killing is a stretch with the wire and the doorknob. Like, come on, it pisses me off.
Yeah, wall clock.
Let's make it possible. God damn it.
We headed for Grape Tower
No.
before 7 a.m. I am certain.
Okay.
Wall
But the
clock.
alarm
I
inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Ah!
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Yes.
An illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with
Yeah,
the clock
Pepper,
inside
that must be
Nekomaru's
that one.
chest.
The
Yep.
walk.
No, but that's
What?
something we have to agree with. Messed with the clock.
Ah, true. Not counter it.
Yeah, we have to either counter one of the first two, or we should messed with the clocks at one of the earlier ones.
What if the killer set the house clock back 2 hours? That's what we think.
Yeah, that's what we think that happened.
That's
We
what
just
we're
have to
going for.
find the right bullets now to like get our points across. That's one of the things, that you have to find the right words basically in how to tell the game, but yes, we know.
We need to communicate with the game.
Yep.
Damn it!
My god, we're losing so much health.
We headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m.
Nope.
I'm certain.
Didn't like that one.
Check out the other bullets.
The other ones were kind of like absolutely shit.
Okay, but what if we
Headed for Grape
take
Tower.
someone messed with the clocks and then put it on
Yeah, that's what I said.
Sonya's?
That might be the thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Before
then
7
yoink
a.m.
it.
I am certain.
Well, we have to wait through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But the alarm
I
inside
thought
Nekomaru's
first
chest
shoot wall clock at
You have to
this
argue
one.
with the comment because she said
7:30
they messed up with Nekomaru's clock. Oh, Nekomaru's. No, I went with the wall tower. Did she actually say Nekomaru's?
I don't know. We have to check in a second.
Crap.
Yeah, let's check again. Just keep
We
it.
headed for Grape Tower before 7 a.m. I am
Radio
certain.
clock done.
But the alarm inside Nekomaru's chest was set for 7:30 a.m.
Smart.
Nekomaru died because of that alarm, right?
His time of death and the time the body was discovered. One of those must be an illusion.
Illusion.
The killer probably did some tampering. They probably messed with the clock inside
Oh
Nekomaru's
yeah,
chest.
she means the Nekomaru chest.
Yep.
Nice.
No, that's wrong.
We didn't read that one.
No, the clock inside his chest was a radio clock, so it would have been impossible to mess
But it's
with.
weird that we're talking about this now instead of they messed up the other clocks.
Well, you know, they want to stretch it out a little bit, be like, oh, right, you remember this data that we shoved at you? Now it's relevant. Why? Because
So
we
you're
need to
saying
drag it.
there's no way the killer could have tampered with the clock?
Oh god.
Maybe the clock Miss Sonia saw was the one that got tampered with.
The clock inside Grape House?
Yes. Finally, there we go.
No, I checked all the clocks inside the funhouse.
But they all can be,
Oh,
you know.
that's what I asked you to do. So you really listened to me and checked all the clocks.
Is there anyone that Nagito does like?
I'm just trying to figure out what the name is. My name is Chelsea Ludenberg? Hi, how
I
you
think
doing?
it's Celestia.
I have no idea.
And because of that, I can
Celestia.
confidently declare
Might be.
that all the clocks had the same time
Celeste
displayed.
If
Ludenberg.
there's no possibility that the time was tampered with, then we must doubt that human's testimony.
Human.
Please believe me, we are not lying.
Then maybe it's a misunderstanding?
I never misunderstand. I'll crush you into dog food.
Dog food.
To be fair, I kinda wasn't at Nezumi Castle when Nekomaru mentioned it. Nezumi Castle? Oh, the castle
true. She
entrance,
didn't know. Yeah.
Oh. If I was able to keep like track of stuff like that, I wouldn't be here right now. This time related contradiction. I shouldn't doubt the testimonies. I don't think I should. I should doubt the clock. There's no mistake that something was done, but what is it? Perhaps we've overlooked something. Maybe we're misunderstanding something.
Maybe because what's it called? When he has the sleep mode, it turns off the clock, right? So the
Well,
clock
apparently
that
not.
Nekomaru has is wrong.
No, apparently it doesn't turn it off, since they said that the alarm wakes him up from the sleep mode.
True.
So that means his
That it still
clock
functions.
only, his clock only turned off because he died. That
I
means
see.
it really was just the wall clocks that were wrong the whole time. I think. But think. If I focus and think, I should be able to find the answer to that mystery. Logic dive. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh go. Oh well.
Oh,
I don't know
okay.
what the fuck's happening, but full speed ahead.
Pictures on the screen. Discord really need to update their share screen, not gonna lie.
Might be actually just in my internet. Because I am already giving you the best, like, what is it, 720?
No, yeah, I know. But do you have that on mine? Oh,
What
okay.
to touch me and the others misunderstand. Where the murder happened, the time of in the building.
The time.
Yeah. Oh, who the killer is, that is also the thing.
Oh.
I didn't see that
I think we all misunderstood who the killer is, because we don't know yet.
I mean,
Hello?
Nekomaru is probably the killer. That's how far I got it. So it would have been right, but I think they're not ready to spell it out yet.
They sacrificed himself so everyone can live and not starve to death.
Nah, I think he just tried something and accidentally died. So, which clock
What would
is
he
tampered
try?
with? Both the building's clock.
The building's clock, yeah.
Yeah. And now, see, there's 3 pathways. That's new.
Yeah, getting harder.
Oh no, it's getting harder. We only have so much time to actually choose.
Which means it was actually 9 in the morning when we went to Taichi.
Yep.
But Monokuma would totally tell us.
Not really, no. He decided to be like, oh no, what was it?
Since a murder happened, it doesn't matter kind of a thing.
Nah, he said, oh no, yeah, since the murder happened, you definitely missed Taichi. Yes. We're not gonna talk about it now. Like, he was being pretty weird about it.
Says about it.
Yeah. Which house had the wrong
Both.
time? Well, yeah, both had them.
Yeah. Everything is wrong. Don't trust nobody.
Dance. Hey, no wrong things.
Nice. But we need that from the beginning. Like, literally from the beginning that someone tinkered with the clocks 100%.
Is case too simple?
I just don't like it.
It is
Because of the
weird.
murder.
It
not
is
satisfying.
weird.
Not a satisfying murder. Too stretchy in my
It's all
opinion.
coming together.
Especially with the building though. How would we know that
You said you
if we
checked all the
didn't go
clocks
to the
inside
game,
building.
you know?
Isn't
If
that
we
right,
didn't
Nagito?
see Nagito, and Nagito would be like, you know what, I'ma actually hold on the evidence, and I'll tell you shit, everyone would die. Everyone would die. because our shitty character didn't want to go to the game in the first place. Like, yeah,
No,
he
he
might
was
have not survived, but
first stopped by Chiaki.
yeah. Like, come on, man. Leon's case in the first game was too easy, even for the first trial in the series.
I mean,
But
I could
this-
imagine that, like, if you make a new game and it is like the first trial, that they just have to somehow get it over to the
Make
viewer
it easy.
what's happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So you can also feel good about yourself because you're like, oh, I know that by here it's like...
Oh, what a good little dumb
What?
shit you are. Oh, you found the treat right in front of you. You found it right in front of you.
I just am not satisfied with the murder. And the person that died, because I thought it was a little bit too, you know,
It's also
obvious.
weird instantly killing him off again.
Yeah, that's why. That's exactly why I thought it would be him. Because they brought him back, so now
Yeah.
they're gonna kill him. I
Yeah.
just had that hunch. I was like, but they're not gonna do it, right? Because it's too obvious. They wouldn't. And bam, I'm fucking right.
Yeah, none of the clocks had the wrong time.
What?
But what if all those clocks have been messed with?
What? All the clocks?
All the
So
clocks.
even if you checked
All
all
the
the clocks
clocks.
inside the building, there's
What?
no way you'd have noticed it. I see. So the killer messed with the time inside the whole building by changing all the clocks.
So that's what it was. There's no way I would have noticed that.
This is truly fantastic!
Okay.
Fantastic.
Yes, imagine going back to the first game, but also imagine you just made a game, you're a new studio, you just made a game. Nobody is playing your game because they think your game is just idiotic and they don't like it because they didn't get past the first thing. The expanded. Yeah. You have to imagine, they have to first build a series, right? Like, for them it's really important that the first game goes somewhere.
And yeah, so the Meekins
Now's not the time to be
band.
pleased.
Me.
More importantly, how much was the
I
time
miss her.
off?
I miss her.
She's right. That's the main problem.
What's
I
the
need to
main
clarify.
problem?
By how much the time was off.
Oh. Well, why didn't you prevent your colleagues from killing Nakamaru?
He did it
Give a
himself.
shit about Nakamaru, man.
He did it
Come
himself.
on. He's the character that I was least attached to after Teruteru. Like, shit.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would go that far. I really don't care about
Kazuichi,
Kazuichi? Who?
Soda.
Ah. He's also a pervert, but you know, sometimes I'm just looking at that pervert and I'm just like, you know what, I should give myself a shrimp like that. Like, that shrimp would literally kiss the ground I walk on. That
Yeah.
would be sick. That would be cool.
We hated Hiyoko. We also hated the little shit.
Yeah, but she had personality.
No,
you know?
she was
Like,
being a bitch every time.
She
was
she's
literally being a
someone
bitch
you
to your
love
waifu.
hate just so you can complain about
She
her.
was a
It
bitch
makes
towards your waifu. And you
Yeah, she
dislike
was. I
the
hate
guy who just sometimes
'Cause
talks
he's
about having to
boring.
shit.
Yes, plus I hate poop jokes.
Yeah, I hate that too. That's the only thing I hate about him. They could have made,
And now
like,
he's
his
a
character
robot,
could have
which
been a bit
made
better.
me like even more dislike him because like I
It
don't
was
care even more because in my mind he's already dead. He died trying to protect Akane and applause end of story. Leave him in the grave. He doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, Myra, she
Gadam.
just died. She's just like,
Yeah.
oh, whatever. We didn't
But
write
she
the
was a
whole
little bit
character.
of annoying because she was like, "Oh, girls are nice, men are bad."
Oh, wait, that was getting on my fucking nerves instantly.
It was so annoying. Like, come on, you can be a cool character. Why? Why? You can have so much potential as the ultimate photographer. So much evidence, so much stuff. I've seen fabricated with the cameras. Show proof. For example, like, that you're the killer, okay? You're the killer, and you take pictures of someone else and, like, you're trying to pin it on someone, but someone, like, you know, thinks, oh, okay, but what if she actually did it and blah, 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 and yeah, this whole scenario, like, but no, they just threw it into the trash. Man.
Yeah. Oh my god.
My opinion
I'm
playing as ultimate photographer would be amazing. Exactly, and they just threw it. They just said, nah, bye.
I'm so
did-
sad that Peko and Ibuki had instantly died the moment I liked them.
Yep. She did help us with the territory scares by showing us where everyone was standing during the placket. Yes, but that's such a minor thing that you would expect, like, you know, Mikan helping us with the body, examining it. It helped a lot, but that's her fucking job, you know?
She's already
Of
objectifying
course.
them.
What do you mean?
I need to clarify by how much the time was off after the killer messed with the clocks. That's definitely the next mystery. I'm going to reach the truth in one go. What?
No one go. Let's fail on purpose. Just
Make
to
your argument.
fuck it up. Self-esteem. Nakanas. For your Hiko account. Maybe with the ringing or something.
Yeah, no, wait, he
bomb.
did have to check the
The
clocks.
time in the building was
Why
all
is he
messed
so
up.
weird about it, Gunnar?
Then we can only rely on Nekomaru's radio clock.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound when he fell.
We did.
The sound of...
It would have been a great clue.
That's something you have to agree with.
Or his scream.
It could... Okay. The boom is not for your
Time to
Hiko's
let out
account,
a
it's
scream.
the engineer's account.
If only Nekomaru's alarm was loud enough, we would have heard it too.
There's no point in saying that.
Zoichi's
If does not exist in this world.
Akana's account.
I believe the girl's account because she said she heard the sound at 5:30.
Oh yeah, she said... Didn't she say something like she couldn't sleep and was out and about? Oh no, wait, she was in a shitty room. That's why she could hear it anyways. Yeah, that would make sense. Let's see. Then I still don't even know what to shoot it
If
at.
the time in the building was all messed up, then we can only
the
rely on
bullets.
Yeah, we have
Nekomaru's
so much...
radio
I
clock.
hate that you can't check it properly.
The time of death was clearly 7:30 a.m.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down?
The one with the
If
boom.
only I heard the sound when he
Oh,
fell.
Yeah.
Ah, that's
It
what
would have been a
I
great
click
clue.
control instead of space.
Oh, how? What?
Man.
How did you confuse them?
Why? Because my hand just said click, and I have my hand, like my pinky on control and the other one on space right now.
Alright.
If the time in the building was all messed
Then
up,
just keep.
then we can only rely on
No, not
Nekomaru's
again.
radio
the
clock.
control.
My hand is
What do you
again.
The
mean?
time of death
My hand is off of scroll now.
clearly 7:30 a.m.
Okay.
The problem is, what time would 7:30 be? In our
At
time.
our time.
Are there any clues that can be used to narrow that down? If only I heard the sound.
Yes.
Yep.
I agree with that.
Her fucking smile when you agreed to her.
That's right. We should have heard the sound he made when he fell. Wasn't it that rumbling noise?
If
Oh, I love
Gundam
Gundam
dies,
at
I'm
this
done.
point.
Rumbling?
Fucking love him at this point.
I thought it was just an earthquake, so I went back to sleep. Was that the sound from when Nekomaru fell?
I just want to know, like,
Well,
Nagito's
the huge
secret that
body
you
fell
saw
from
in the
fourth floor to
file.
the first, and the pillar fell with
I
it.
really want to know.
What secret? About the future
That you saw?
foundation?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, we'll figure it out soon enough.
It's obvious we'd hear the impact sound.
We heard that noise too.
It was when we were gathered at the Strawberry House Lounge. What is it, Sonia?
Oh, wow. That sound everyone heard? I did not hear it at all.
Well, yeah, you were in the fucking deluxe suite.
You probably
Oh,
didn't
true.
hear it because you were sleeping.
Impact sound E.
I could not sleep at all. I was awake the whole night with hunger
Thanks.
pains.
Thanks.
There's nothing to worry about. What's important is that rumbling noise anyway.
Kinda important.
If we use that rumbling sound as a reference,
Alright,
might
so I
be
need
able
to
to
check
figure
in
out how
do
much
I
our
have
time
the
is off.
soundproof rooms. E. That did.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that sound probably around 5:30
I mean, one more
in the
person
morning.
had a soundproof room, but they were outside.
Huh?
Yeah.
You can tell?
I instantly woke up and left my room. And that's when I saw the clock in the lounge.
Excellent work, Akane!
Probably was around 5:30 a.m. It's
The
like the answers to
impact.
the... what is it?
The
Yours?
fall.
I see! Nekomaru's alarm went off at 7:30. And if we heard the sound of his impact at 5:30, that means our time was off by 2 hours.
2 hours?
If that's the case,
much?
would you
were
condemn
starting
here
pretty
the
bad.
sign?
There's
Was
no
he in
way we
the
would've
VIP
noticed.
room?
Wasn't he in a no, wait, normal room was,
Nagito was in the VIP room.
deluxe, yeah. Nagito was in
Yeah.
the deluxe?
And I think
the other
Fuyuhiko
male
was
deluxe-
also.
Yeah, but he wasn't in his room at the time.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure Gunham was in one of the shitty rooms.
Yeah, I think he was in the
Yeah, without the
room.
without the soundproofing.
Because I think for Yuhiko, Nagito 100% because he won because he's lucky, so I remember that.
Mhm.
And for Yuhiko, I just remember you day saying that he was there, so like that he got the room. Just
Yeah, because
that
he was the
all,
second
yeah.
winner, I think.
Okay. So yeah. So
No,
that's
no,
why Sonny made
Fuyuko
here.
was certainly not on the standard one. I remember that was
Mm-hmm.
robot guy, Nekomaru. He was in the standard room.
Mhm.
We're gonna figure it out in a second.
Plus, the funhouse has no windows. And there weren't any Monokuma announcements either.
Yeah, Kazuichi was in Crummy.
However, for what reason did the killer alter our perception of time?
The reason is obvious. So they can lure out just
Hey buddies, how you
Nekomaru.
doing? Lure
Hello,
out,
Morris.
lure out only Nekomaru.
If you messed with the clocks and used a specific thing, you definitely get Nekomaru to the tower alone, right? From there, the killer's plan was a splendid success. That's all it means.
You found your kappa. It says messing with the
Uh-oh.
time. The killer was used to used a specific thing. Fuck me. If they're trying to lure only Nekomaru, then that specific thing is the clock's alarm.
Yeah. I think it's
Ah,
the Tai
the
Chi.
Tai Chi then.
That's why he wanted to change it, so everyone won't get in trouble.
Did he
Each
accidentally
house
change it
had
to the
two
wrong
standard
direction?
rooms, remember? Didn't they have also
I
two
see.
VIPs though?
Yeah, they all each had
That's
no,
it.
each had only
The
one
killer
in the
made
standard
use of the
room.
Monokuma Tai Chi activity in the morning.
Each house only had one standard room because the other standard room was in place of like that's what the lounge was. There was two deluxe, one standard, two normal ones.
I think Hajime's the killer. Where Hajime? What?
Hajime's the
That's
killer.
Hajime. Hello.
Hajime's us.
True.
He's already thinking like an NPC. Wrong vessel.
Hollow Knight.
Ah.
How did they use it?
How did they use it?
We were required to go to Great Tower every morning at 7 a.m. for that activity, right? But if they mess with all the clocks inside the building, what would that do to us? We wouldn't be able to attend on time, but that wouldn't affect Nekomaru. His radio clock had the exact time.
Yee.
That's right. In doing so, the killer was able to lure him to the tower by himself at the precise time.
Then, when I witnessed Nekomaru early in the morning,
If I recall, you witnessed Nekomaru around 5 a.m. And if that time was also 2 hours off, it should have been 7 a.m. Yeah, that's pretty much it. At that time, he was heading over to Monokuma Tai Chi, right on schedule.
Oh.
I see. Now that I think about it, I realize what Monokuma meant when he
I
said
could
those
imagine that
words.
someone just changed the timer because they wanted to sleep longer, and we're like, the punishment can't be that bad.
I'll die for a good nap.
I'll not die.
Too early. He didn't even ask you yet.
Jeez, how outrageous. Honestly, I didn't expect everyone to ditch Monokuma Tai Chi. But it turned out like this after all, so I guess it can't be helped. I've already forgot this voice again.
So legit, everyone.
Jeez, that's, well, how should I put it? What was
I'm gonna
it?
buy a Mono Kumar
tripping over a
plushie.
foot, or something like that.
You're gonna buy him so you can kick him every day or what?
Are you talking about
I would love a
tripping
Monopoly
over
plushie.
someone else's fault?
Wrong! Too bad!
Yes, Pizza Raven. He likes it.
Liar! I'm right!
That's not it! It's incorrect!
That's definitely the correct answer. You always get so stubborn like this.
Let's just ignore the peanut gallery. Now that we've found out how the killer lured Nekomaru, the number of suspects has drastically decreased.
Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of
Damn, that's voice
suspects?
acting.
Don't be a friggin' liar!
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Oh.
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
Yeah, it was his thing of actually changing the clocks. Or like checking them.
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that?
Are you talking about that alarm?
Bit off topic, but who remembers the show American Dragon, Jake Long?
Is it the one with the American Dragon?
Yeah, they had a catchy
With the
tune.
grandpa? Yeah.
I
watched
remember a
it
tiny
when
bit
I
of
was
it.
Small.
It
A
was a
little
bit
bit,
past
yeah.
my youth though. Like,
With the skateboard and stuff. Yeah.
and the
There was a
dog.
chick there.
Oh, I don't even remember. I just remember the main guy was some red dragon and he loved skating.
Yeah. American Dragon.
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off. Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's it. So that's
Everyone
what
except the
it is.
dad had dragon powers? Oh man, that dad did collapse some dragon cheeks.
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
Man of
Really?
culture.
Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. But there was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
You're talking about Nagito, right?
Yeah,
Who's
but he
the
was just
bastard?
hiding the whole time.
I mean,
Mitsuru doesn't have an
Nagito
alibi
doesn't
for
have-
that time, right?
yeah.
I mean, it was more than just Nagito. Many people were hiding in their rooms, right?
I think they refer to Nagito though. Because
Yeah,
he didn't hear the sound, so he's the sus.
Select someone!
Nagito, he...
You're the only one!
But we know it's not you because...
The one who wasn't there.
Because it's Nagito,
you.
it can't be
Right,
him.
Nagito?
We already know he's gonna survive somehow.
That's right. Nagito
Yep.
wasn't there.
He's gonna be like, you fools, you absolute morons.
me,
Honestly,
guzzling
just
for
kill
you.
me so y'all can die, you know?
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room.
And now we're gonna
were you?
debunk it with a soundproof
If
room.
that's the case, where were you?
And the fact that Sonya didn't hear it
Please,
either.
say something!
Say something.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide
Excuse
dive
me,
you!
what?
He's so
If I may be
disappointed.
frank,
Yeah.
even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't. You couldn't? What do you mean?
I was too hungry.
It's merely the foolish talk of the weak.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
He couldn't.
You're definitely fucking lying.
This is the second time they forgot about
However,
Nagito's luck?
That is also true.
What do you
for
mean by
me.
Nagito's luck?
It is
How did they
obvious
forget
that I did
about
not
it?
hear the alarm in
I
Strawberry
mean, except
House.
for him getting a deluxe room, they were completely disregarding the soundproofing proofing the whole
Yeah.
time.
They
So,
did.
But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
To be honest, it's not just them.
The same goes for
Nah,
me
she had
too.
the other female deluxe room.
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear
Hey,
it.
puppies.
But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I want to play as Nagito. I want to be Nagito. I want to just play as Nagito.
Are
It
you
would be
sure
so
you
much
want to be in
easier.
his position of looking at all these dumbasses trying to figure out a case and just
They-
sitting there and being like, this is fine.
This is exactly our position currently.
Yes,
This
but
is
you want to make
literally
it
our
even
position.
worse? Because this way we can somehow, like, at least do something.
You know what? No. I would literally just hold on the information so they all can die. Because they're all so stupid.
I'm done with writing about women's rights in Italian.
Nice. We already played this Nagito when he did the live streaming game. No, I know that, but I just want to stay. I just want to be the protagonist Nagito. I just want to be him, that's it.
I think that's
That's
why she
it.
wants it even more, because we already got to play as him.
Yay.
I still
It
don't
was so
know what
spooky.
the fuck was up with the binary code, because that was not binary. Not even if you take the negative of it, or if you flip the things. It was not binary. It was not the case, like the numbers that were there. So, the only people who didn't hear the rumbling noise were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is, what is these, what the three have in common? I don't know, maybe the fucking rooms? Could it be also the secret that points to the killer? Hangman's Gambit. Oh my god.
Is it
Deluxe
gonna be
room.
deluxe room? Yeah.
Yep.
No. It can't be a room, the second one. Rooms. It's
Yeah, rooms. Okay, fuck.
Yeah.
I actually have to.
Hangsman Gambit.
Where the fuck is the D? There's my D.
These nuts.
Okay.
What? Where's that
Nerd.
thing? Deluxe. How many mistakes do you think we have HP wise?
I don't want to think about it.
Always sounded like a chest opening. What? Huh? Chest opening. What is? How does the sound of chest opening? You mean the clack thingy?
What the fuck is
When
wrong
you
with
just
the...
open the thing?
Okay, I actually need the,
Blow them up. There you go, all the O's.
Yeah.
Ooh, so
Yeah.
fast.
Fuck that.
There you go. Yes.
I got it!
Like tension, gambling. Yeah.
One of the
Ever heard of it?
things just
I don't
randomly
think so.
disappeared.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Right, okay, I wasn't reading chat for a while. In the Cuphead DLC, there's a boss rush where there's all bosses named after chess pieces. Could be.
Okay.
Like the Tension Gambit Intercontinental Ballistic Missile Variation. Ever heard of that? No, I have not.
I haven't heard of that either.
I only know the ballistic missile memes. Have you seen them?
I don't think so.
It's basically just like a stock picture or something of a missile about to hit something, and like some guy talking over it of like
I
Oh,
don't
what
think I
was-
saw it.
the missile knows where the missile is because of blah 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 blah, and they made many variations of it. It's quite funny.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
It's a chest opening where you sacrifice your knight to capture a queen. Might as well. I know you can lose in like 3. Was it? Moves or something? Use the ballistic missile to deliver the final blow. Okay. Restrooms are divided by quality grade. The deluxe rooms are soundproof and has excellent air insulation. Yeah. Okay, we have been talking about this the whole time.
The reason we could not
Scholar's
hear
mate, yeah,
the
there we go.
rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation. You actually noticed that. Nice catch, Hajime. Are you using your ultimate reserve course student talent?
Shut it before I punch you.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's
I have a
killer.
feeling he might be pissed at everyone else because they are still worse at doing these things than the normal reserve students. That might be
Maybe,
it,
yeah.
because the
Maybe he's
talent
just
list is still
disappointed.
better. Yeah.
Yep, and that crashes his whole thing.
You only need a bishop, a queen, and a clueless opponent. Yep.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue, and a decisive factor in identifying the killer.
Decisive factor?
Did you guys see the new Overwatch hero, by the way? Yes.
I saw it a
I
little
didn't
bit.
like it. I didn't like it.
Also that he can like grab with his loaders, and that's basically it. Which, I mean, I literally, the first thing I saw afterwards was people trolling with it and literally killing their teammates with it by making them fall off the maps. So, I'm not very hopeful about that one. I do like his design, the concept, looks pretty interesting, but too many wrong hands.
I feel like they could have made it better. They tried to go for something like Tarek, right, in League, but the execution isn't good, I feel like. So, somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us.
Among us.
Is the one who killed
Hey.
Nekomaru. Select someone! It is Nekomaru. Where the fuck is he? There we go. Oh, wait, hold on. It's supposed to be the right one? Okay, no, that's not. Guess it's Fuyuhiko then?
What was the question?
Who killed Nekomaru? Literally.
Sure, Fuyuhiko.
Also not in hair?
Wow.
Was it
Then
me?
it's the is it us? It's probably the mechanic. Maybe try him.
Maybe mechanic.
He was my second sus.
Honestly.
No.
Please, I'm not the killer. Oh yeah, if we don't get this right, I'm dead.
Oh. I think we didn't get this right because we didn't get the thing.
Oh yeah. I was sleeping in my room and I bolted out of my room after hearing the alarm. I was suspicious. What's so suspicious about that?
Is it
Is it not
Sonia?
Kazuichi. Think carefully, and we did. No, it's no use. I can't go any longer. We are it. Ah, everyone doubts me.
It's Pekka. Pekka did it. It's Pekka. She was the only one that was strong enough to lift him and actually tie him up.
His design looks like a fucking fantasy dark elf or something. Yeah, dark elf, only that he's too light for a dark elf. Because dark elves are supposed to be like literally like a grayish black. Like they're not supposed to be human color. That's why it's, I don't know. It's interesting, but I don't know if it's Overwatch. Yeah, no, I have no problem with the character itself. I think just his execution is a bit, I don't know, something about it doesn't feel right.
It doesn't click with you.
Yeah, he feels like one of those promies that had too much, like, what is it, facial surgery? And that they're, like, usually assholes. That's what you get when you look at him. At his face, specifically.
I don't know, I don't really have a problem with him design-wise. Don't really care enough. He's not a girl. I can't play. No, okay, he just doesn't look interesting.
Okay.
He just doesn't look interesting.
Okay, oh no, we're dead.
This is.
Oh, you know what he reminds me of?
We will never
Of
give
a
up.
fucking Valorant character. Like, he could fit in Valorant, but he couldn't fit in Overwatch. Because he's a bit too bland for Overwatch. and normal
Sir?
like Valorant. If you would just slap him on, okay, and Riot would release him, people would be like, "Oh my god, wow!"
I
You
think
know,
his color palette
like
doesn't
the
fit it.
gecko or whatever. Nah.
They do not have any characters that are straight up just have so much white on them.
Jet. She
Her
has a bunch
clothes?
of white design.
Her clothes
Huh?
are mostly
Not the clothes,
darkish
but-
red, blue and
Red?
gray. Yeah, I accidentally said red because I can't do words right. I'll never give up!
I don't know. She looks more like a Valorant character than
Okay, who the fuck could it be? At this point, I stopped giving a shit. It's Nagito again.
I mean, I kind of do be looking like she's shocked. I don't know. Just do us.
Can't.
Careful HP, let's do it. Self-sabotage, do it.
Twice, it was me!
Wait, huh?
No, it's not me? I don't know. We're just shooting fucking blanks at this point.
Oh my god. Let's try Sonya.
Oh my god. It was me all along.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, it's not Sonya.
At this point, who do you even have left? But I don't know,
What?
just said it. I don't know. I'm really sure
No,
she
I'm
is.
sure it's you. Click it to improve the game. Chiaki.
I don't fucking know. At this point, I'm clicking everyone.
It was Chiaki all along. Never
I can't suck with you.
Master Nerd. Gundam.
Well, at this point, we only have Gundam or
Yeah.
Nagito. What?
You're the only one.
Are you kidding me?
That doesn't make sense.
Gundam, there's something I want to
Also,
ask.
Sonya was
Oh,
fucking sticking to him the whole time when she could.
Oh, come on.
Ah, no, he's
Gundam.
not gonna be it.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House Lounge, you rushed over there too.
But you were in the deluxe room, weren't you?
Literally nothing.
What's
Next thing
wrong
to the
with
crime.
that?
Dang.
If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night,
Boris, it was
it is
me
the
all along.
universe's providence to stop
Oh my
it.
god, I can imagine. They just they accuse him of hearing the sound when he was in a deluxe room, but in reality he was just with Sonya.
Oh my god. Yo, that would be interesting.
Oh, please.
Fuyuhiko would flip. Not Fuyuhiko, what's his name?
Kazuichi.
Yeah,
So
Kazuichi.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room.
Oh my
right?
god, please.
Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why
That
were
would be a
you
scene.
able to
Oh,
hear
for
that
sure
alarm?
it would be.
Huh? Now that you mention it.
Gundam?
I'm giving up.
There's
Come
only
on.
one possibility.
Come on, man.
You weren't in your room.
What motive does he have?
Mhm.
What fucking motive?
That's why, even though you were staying in a
Yeah,
deluxe
he
room,
had no
you
fucking
still
motive.
went to the lounge.
He was doing
Am I
something
right?
else nobody should know, but he wasn't.
I
didn't
think
kill.
this is my least
Gundam.
favorite
Um,
chapter.
you have some sort of explanation,
Mm.
right?
Oh fuck, she doesn't know.
Gundam probably couldn't return to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Oh, yeah.
Me?
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct? Until the moment that alarm started ringing.
Murder in the
Right?
middle of the trial.
If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Even though Mekamaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in his chest, the killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep mode and tying him up with a wire.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower. Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, The killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off. And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Him staying quiet
Which
makes me
means
hopeful.
They wouldn't have heard the alarm or the rumbling sound.
Well, yeah, a
thus
little
proving
bit.
They were in the room.
Because usually they would start fucking yelling at this point, and we
and
have
be
that,
like,
this
no,
debate,
it's not
whatever
me.
the fuck.
Don't open me. I was sleeping. Ah.
The best case scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone to check the deluxe rooms. After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi. Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Because I was in the lounge.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room, and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
Hey, what are you doing? I'm not gonna fucking read this. We had it 3 times at this point.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down.
If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
Literally, alibi, I went to the
That would
bathroom.
have been the worst
Easy as
possible
that.
outcome.
Just
Yeah.
hide in the bathroom,
why
be
we
like,
couldn't
oh,
just stay
sorry, I
hidden.
was in the bathroom and then I heard this loud noise, so I came to you guys. Wham bam, alibi. So
Only problem is that I'm pretty sure Fuyuhiko was sitting there for a long time.
yeah, but he also dozed off, didn't he?
I don't know, don't believe so.
If those
I
two
think
had
he
just
did.
checked the deluxe
Waiting
rooms
for him to
beforehand,
come
that
come
would have
back.
been
I think he
ideal.
fell asleep there. Because he didn't have a lot of
How
energy.
ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Answer me this. Including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many
Oh.
ears do we possess?
Oh, he's defending himself, yes!
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess
Gundam snuck
10.
into
Oh, no,
the
he's
bathroom
doing
with his
good shit.
shadow power.
That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Okay, buddy.
Is that
That
your
is...
argument?
I was so poor. I
bastard.
was so poor.
Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Do not panic. The truth
Oh no.
shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the
Yeah,
alarm.
but
Okay.
no.
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
Yeah, well, it happens. Timing can be
Yet,
perfect.
I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
Yes.
I see. You're still holding out.
Oh,
I
come
don't
on.
like that they're
Gundam,
actually
shush,
killing him
You
off
have to
now.
admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway.
Well, that doesn't make sense now, because you guys have to still hear him out.
So,
Mhm.
why don't we just go ahead and start voting? It's obvious that Gundam is the
No,
killer.
he's
Okay,
being
it's not
good-
him. It's
yeah,
not
it's
him.
not him.
Yeah.
Good fucking thank God.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know?
The game made me
Oh.
click on the wrong person. I did click on fucking what's his face, Mekamaru, but no.
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce.
What is a farce?
Just a boring farce.
Um,
So boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach
so to
ulcers.
say,
Ooh,
play.
Monokuma won't like that.
So to say, like a play. It's a farce. It's you play something in front of others. Like, it's hard to describe. Look up the definition on Google.
Seriously.
Thanks.
Let's just
I'm not
hurry
good
up
at
and
definition.
finish this before I collapse from poor
Like,
health.
I understand it in the context, right? But I couldn't give you a definition.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Don't make dramatic work. He's a
Yeah, a comic dramatic work of buffoonery, a horseplay, and typically including crude characterizations and ludicrous, improbable situations. Sorry, I had to read it out in his voice.
Alright.
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
Ah, you said opening act again!
Oh yeah, it's that.
Please hold on! We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal!
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
That's what Google said.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption. In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since
I was
the beginning.
believing in him.
It was
Since
come
the
on,
beginning?
man.
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor. From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct? Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
The elevator before it was destroyed.
The contact elevator was broken.
As I
Yep,
recall,
now we
the
know
killer
the
tampered with the
game.
Grape House control
That's the
panel,
killing game
which shut
thing.
down the
You're
elevator.
wrong. The hatch.
Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House.
I think we have to debunk him
If
once first.
so, the human who used
Before
the
we start the
elevator
wrong
would
way.
have left it at
The-
Grape House.
The rhythm game.
For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
And what's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
Maybe one of his dark divas
However, I
did
was
it.
already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the
They
lounge
did it.
started
They were.
ringing.
It was them all along. We can't vote them.
Means your assumption is clearly
No, they just
wrong.
destroyed the
Are you
elevator.
serious?
Mm-hmm.
Here I thought it's already been decided.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
Us overcoming the contradiction.
Yeah.
In
Watch
three.
me do it!
What?
What's wrong? When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Make your argument. Eh? Blah 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 blah. Don't know.
Good night. Contact elevator. Clock. Nothing about the
Elevator
room.
was the only means of travel between the two
There
houses.
could be a contact elevator for this one.
As long as that elevator
He
was
somehow
broken,
managed to use it.
your assumption collapses.
Maybe he roped himself down.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
Or if it was a
Compass.
secret
The hamster.
passageway.
Secret
How much
passageway.
longer do
I'm
you
thinking.
plan to lecture me?
If
You
it
can't
even makes
counter
sense.
it
Stop
because
this
it's
already.
correct.
Oh. Yeah, no, secret passageway, yeah, we would have we wouldn't count it, we would agree with it. Of like he went to the death door.
What if? Yeah, you yoink that hidden passage.
No, wait, we would
And
just
then-
agree with it. Wasn't it, or was it a contradiction?
We can contradict that he can't do it or something. We need to hear what was the points again. But yoinking time comes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Try-
Wasn't it blue? The thing of the different way.
No, you can yoink both, I think. Or you can't yoink that stuff that you agree on, I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I would
just-
agree on it. Like there is another way.
Yes. So
Yeah.
you're gonna counter that. Like, he's gonna say
What? Why
there
would
is
you
no
counter?
other way.
But didn't
Would.
didn't only highlight other way? I
Huh?
don't know. Let's first shoot the first thing.
Alright.
The contact elevator on
Elevator was
what else was it?
Hajime says
the
you
only
can't
means of travel between
contradict
two
the other way,
houses.
so it's yonking time.
Pretty good.
See?
Damn it!
That elevator.
It's one of the
Only means of
latest.
travel, but as long as that
Yeah,
elevator
only means to
assumption
travel.
the elevator
It's gonna
broken
be
at
the
Grape
one.
House.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time,
There's no question that the It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
or if there was a secret passageway.
Ye?
how much longer do you plan to
Wait, why
lecture
didn't
me?
you yank that?
Why
Was
don't
that
we
the one?
stop this already?
Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know Akane says it. I think that I thought that
Akane
something.
says is that's the thing that we
Yeah,
need to
I
yank.
just thought it would be something Ganem says.
That elevator was.
The only means of travel, but as long as that elevator your assumption Plus, the elevator broken at Grape House.
If the killer cannot return.
Since I was at Straw, there's no question that the It would have been different if
Yep.
How much longer do you plan to
Where the fuck
lecture
do we
me?
shoot it now?
Why don't we stop this
next time.
already?
Okay. About the only way thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Only means of passage, I think it was.
Yeah, we can. I remember we can only use that bullet for countering, not for agreeing. And there was only one
That
counter
elevator
in the beginning.
was the only means of travel
Yeah, we
between.
use it to counter this.
Yep.
No, that's wrong.
5 points to Lola.
No,
We're
there should have
taking
been
points.
another way to move between the two
No.
houses without the elevator.
Yeah, I would have said it starts way earlier then.
Such a method does not
Yeah, we should've.
exist.
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Nagito. Claim.
Select someone. Oh my fucking god! It is as if we have fucking fish brains.
They just want us, yeah, to select stuff.
You're
We
the
have to
only
do
one.
something.
Nagito looking all
Nagito?
sassy.
You should know.
Like, oh, what do you want?
About. Don't play dumb. You appeared so
lost me.
suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Nagito, why are you here? Because I shut up!
I teleported.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House.
I also have dark powers.
Isn't
I
that
use the
right?
shadows. Never hope.
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve course show up. But you're right. There's a door on the
Yeah,
floor
he fucking
beyond
hates
the
it.
which is on
Yep.
the first
The
floor
guy
of
without the
Strawberry
talent.
House.
Oh man.
After I opened the door and went down. Surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma archive, which is on the third floor of Grape House.
Meaning the third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Yes.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity
Akane is so
unlimited
gonna die
flame!
next chapter.
I don't know.
However, what if the killer
Yeah, I'm
was
calling
unaware
it.
of the existence of the final
I don't
dead
think she would kill.
There's no way they didn't know.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own
Please don't be
suspicion.
Gundam.
It's Gundam.
I
Too late.
don't want to. I don't want to be
I
him. He
know,
was
it was like
funny.
me with Mio. Yep.
No, it's not really like a wife or husband or whatever. It's just, he's so entertaining.
Did you say?
He's genuinely
Doesn't have to be
entertaining,
like
this
you
game.
Make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
He wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Is that the Hulk reference?
Oh, I don't even know. I didn't watch him.
You don't like me when I'm angry.
I mean, yeah, but I never watched. Like, I watched any superhero movies. It's his voice?
It's
That
his
as well,
voice.
yeah. His voice actor's really good. And they gave him something to act out instead of like the others, like, maybe not. I still let that run. Any idea?
Keep scrolling. Maybe could be either wire. If there is a hammer, it could be also the hammer.
I mean, yeah, there was a hammer, so
It's probably
Even
the
if the
hammer.
turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes.
what the f...
Provided you use
What
a
the f... How am I
spacious
supposed to get the ones in the
However,
corner?
how frail, I say. Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Yeah, okay, a good thing that it suddenly introduced slashing sideways and didn't say anything about it.
How did you do it?
Pressing A and S, for example, at the same time.
Box doesn't exist,
Maybe it was always there.
you could travel through multiple
But
planes.
no, it's...
provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion.
This looks hard.
It is just stupid, because... Fuck off! Why do I have to have
Even if
limited
the
cuts
turbid
for that
box
shit?
doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say! Your decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
I don't know, I still think Camille's
That's fucking
voice when she like transformed to be like evil or whatever, it's like the best. She sounds so like chilling, I love it.
I hate this game.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail I say!
Frail,
Your decayed
shit.
illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Do it.
I didn't know if I had enough
I already
cuts,
proved the
that's
secret
why.
passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Know the limits of your own reasoning. You say the killer went to the Octagon? Don't bark, you cur! If you don't want to drown in the maelstrom of blind confusion,
Oh?
at least pray to the key
Yeah,
which
that's not the
dwells in
one.
the light.
No, that was that is
Oh.
what I have to
You're
beat.
providing the evidence that the killer. Wait.
What could be against Maelstrom of Dark Confusion?
Yeah, we need to actually read because
Know the limits
Hajime
of
gave
your
us
own reasoning.
you know,
The
explanation.
killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
I guess maybe anything,
If you
really.
don't want to drown in the maelstrom
Ah,
of at least
just
pray
fucking
to
break
the
it.
key which dwells in the light.
Okay, I need to do
Okay,
the game better.
try
that's
providing.
all.
Oh my. You skipped it again.
Know the limits of your own
He literally
reasoning.
says the question.
You say the killer went to the Octagon. Don't bark, you cur!
Understand those skip, please.
If you don't want to drown,
Ah, no, it was actually what I had to do. Oh my god. It feels like there's nothing we can use to like actually go against that.
Killer went to.
Huh?
Try providing the evidence that the killer went to the Octagon.
There's no evidence. Wire? I
Killer.
guess. I mean the wire that I had
yeah,
equipped the whole time.
hammer or the wire. Yes, wire.
Say the
Yeah.
killer went to the Octagon.
In my opinion. Like if there's a hammer, also the hammer, you know? The
There's
wire
no hammer.
also.
Want to drown in
Okay,
the
then it's
maelstrom
the
of
wire.
My god, that.
Allow me to cut through those
Oh,
words.
God.
The wire used to string up Nekomaru's body. The hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower.
Yep, all the goods.
Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of is the Octagon. There were various weapons and tools there.
We can literally see the hammer
Pretty
there.
sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and
The
chains.
worst
too.
part is I never recognized the wires that we had inside the weapon room and the wire that was used to hang up Nekomaru as the same, because usually a wire
What? It's
as a
not the
weapon,
same.
it is the same.
What?
Because we literally just used the wire, and it was one of the weapons in here. There was only weapons in there. Problems: a wire as a weapon, I see as something very different than just a long metal wire. The normal wire is like, isn't it the like 1 meter or something long piece of wire with two like grips on it?
Maybe in the shop, like our knife.
Maybe you should read the bullet. That's too late. We already got it.
Since those items were used in the crime, there's no doubt that the killer went to the Octagon.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Seems this is the end. Normally, we'd end up listening to Hajime lecture us with a very long summary of the case.
Yep.
But there's no reason
Thank
to
you.
waste any more time
Let's
on this
go!
opening
The
act,
one thing.
so I'm going to end this right now.
But now I have a feeling it's still not Gundam if he tries to, like, skip it quickly. He's probably trying to kill everyone right now.
First of all, by messing with all the clocks in the
Oh my
building,
god, he really
Gundam
does
tried
it!
to lure only Nekomaru.
Oh, he's
The
really trying to
elevator
fuck
was
it up.
Probably broken by that point.
I'm pretty sure he's trying to kill everyone right now.
Nekomaru wasn't able to go to Grape Tower, which was supposed to be the meetup.
It was still
But we
just
need
Gundam
to
himself.
fight the
So we tried
boss!
going over to Strawberry Tower.
But-
What a
just
Chadagito!
like we did when we found out the elevator was broken. Well, it's obvious he'd attempt that. At that time, we didn't know the two towers were
It's
the
even
exact
the
same
music
place.
over there.
Also, the button in Strawberry Hall wasn't broken,
Nagito doing our
so
job
he
for
was
us.
easily able
Sure,
to
I'll
enter
take it.
Strawberry Tower. But surprise! Gundam was waiting for Nekomaru's arrival.
The music is here too, yeah!
Hold on. If Nekomaru didn't go to Strawberry Tower, what would the killer have done
I'm
then?
pretty sure really Nagito's just trying to kill everyone right now by pinning the wrong killer, since it was just Nekomaru accidentally or somewhat killing himself.
But how do you,
Their plan was a balancing act of
accidentally,
uncertainties.
you know,
But even
He
if
was
they
creative
failed,
in being
they
dumb.
probably
That-
wouldn't have
He was
minded.
very creative in being dumb, okay?
I don't know if he just wanted to go bungee
They can
jumping,
just
you
treat
know?
everyone the next morning
that
as if
metal
nothing
way.
happened, and come up with a different plan.
And without such a risky plan, they wouldn't have been able to lure him at all.
I'm going to continue summarizing the case, okay?
Nah, he's trying to kill everyone.
Through this, Gundam successfully lured Nekomaru to Strawberry Tower. There's no way he could fight head-on with the robotic Nekomaru. So by pressing the goodnight button, he rendered Nekomaru powerless without fighting him.
Just a regular Nekomaru workout gone wrong.
Exactly.
Hold on! You... What did you just say? That I didn't battle?
Oh,
What's wrong with that?
that's where you're wrong!
Don't mess with me!
If you would have
Don't
done it,
mess
he
with
would...
me! I cannot ignore those
Battle.
words!
Is he being pissed off about being accused to assassinating Nekomaru instead
Yeah,
of killing him
instead of-
outright?
Yep. He got triggered.
I'm glad he's so
Why
proud
are you
about
lonely
that.
all of a sudden?
You fools do not understand! You don't understand at all!
Oh my god, he's
Ha! You make me laugh! After all this time, you still don't understand anything at all!
so extra.
I don't understand anything. What does that mean?
Your Honor, I fought to death.
Yes, Your Honor, it was a battle to the death. Under the act of, I don't know. The funniest thing is, I'm pretty sure in some countries it was still legal very,
What if a
very
hamster
recently.
died fighting him?
Nah, he had all of them.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I'm just a human destined for hell. However, I cannot finish.
Also, he
just
would be
yet.
mourning them.
I cannot finish!
Excuse me, what?
What do you intend to do?
What's going on?
It's obvious. I'm going to destroy your illusory
Hamster.
assumptions.
Are
Hamster.
you saying you still have more? You still have room to argue?
He's
Your
giving a
words.
fight.
You said I pressed Nekomaru's goodnight button. However, that button was on the back of Nekomaru's neck. To press it, I'd have to get behind him.
It's not easy to get the drop on Coach Nekomaru.
It's even more difficult if it's a one-on-one situation.
Just as I thought, truly frail. Succumbing so easily to this simple argument.
But
It
this
was
is where
just
the
a
hammer
mere
kicks in.
illusion.
You just give it a go bonk.
But it was literally called New
If you
Hammer.
want to set me up as the killer, at least surpass your own
Yeah, but
human
it's just
limitations.
no, especially if it was in a
Hammer
battle.
doesn't have to do with anything. I don't
Especially
know.
after a battle. The hammer would
It's
not
a
have been
random
new. It
hammer.
would have been scratched up like fuck.
That's
But
wrong.
not with the help of Humpty. You
You're
can't prove one
What's
point
wrong?
that I'm innocent.
Yep.
True,
Such
true.
a wonderful
Humpty sneak
line.
attack.
However,
Maybe.
I cannot say that I'm satisfied. Listen well. I shall teach you 2 tips for making someone admit their defeat. First, You must crush them with your own overwhelming power. And as for the other, you must provide a reason that will persuade that human. You have not fulfilled either of those yet.
Guess you really don't want to admit it. Then, just as you requested, I will prove that argument. I'll leave you no choice but to be appreciated. Yeah, appreciated. No, whatever. Panic talk action. No, he's gonna die. Oh well.
Yep.
I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
Well,
Crushed as David prophesied!
Ooh.
I won't let you!
That's fast.
For the Tanaka
oh, I have an
Empire!
unlimited amount of bullets.
Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! Show me the cadaver! I
The
won't
fuck is
let
wrong?
you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither! Crushed as David prophesied! I won't let you! For the Tanaka Empire! Wither!
No more
Crushed
shield.
as David prophesied! For the Tanaka Empire! I won't let you!
Huh?
For the Tanaka
Okay.
Empire!
I forgot we would be fighting
It's
Sonya.
Nekomaru's back. Do you really think I can get behind him so easily?
The 4D.
This is the end.
The problem
Why
with the
Sonya, though?
rhythm game is that
Yeah.
it doesn't line up.
Didn't get behind Nekomaru.
Yeah, it doesn't line up.
Yeah,
able to press the
it
button
is
on the back of his
like
neck.
you have to shoot before the beat for it to actually do it, which is really annoying.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you didn't get behind Nekomaru, maybe
I
press the
think
button.
you read that.
As long
Yeah, but
as
I
you have the
didn't.
power of the hamsters
Listen.
you keep with you.
Does he ever have anything interesting
Are
to
you
say?
seriously saying he used his hamsters to press the button on the back of Nekomaru's neck?
Of course, that'd be impossible for a normal hamster, but it would have been possible for Gundam.
His fat one.
In fact, we saw that with our very own eyes.
Sorry if he killed Nekomaru to help people with starvation because he was a robot and he didn't kill him. The true meaning of this word. What do you mean?
I don't know.
No, continue. Open.
Yep, I'm the pressing button. Yay.
Oh, ha, ha.
Now that you mention it, after Ibuki was killed in the music venue, one of Gundam's hamsters retrieved the piece of wallpaper from the baton lighting, right?
It was the most pointless death. Oh my
Painless.
god.
With your friends and their
Oh,
exceptionally
painless, oh.
smart brains, it must have been possible to secretly get one of them behind Mekamaru and press the button on the back of his neck.
I mean, they're both,
How about it, Gundam?
Eccentric.
pronounce that. Oh,
A bit special,
so
basically.
they definitely let you go.
He's still having fun at least.
Yeah.
Not just myself, but you actually brought up how splendid my subordinates are.
Oh my god.
I have no recourse but to admit it.
Admit it? Did you say you admit it?
It appears I've obtained a one-way ticket to hell. Fine! Then you must trample me underfoot and advance.
More.
Victory can only be built upon a foundation of corpses. You cannot find peace without sacrifice anywhere. Now, trample this life. Trample it as though it were mere trash on the side of the road. Pull the curtain strings of this worthless performance with your own two hands.
I'm not convinced. Closing
I'm
argument.
not
Oh well.
convinced.
Ah, not again.
Ooh. Okay.
So, who set the launch clock alarm? Okay. Messing with the base of the contact elevator, woke up at Nekomaru wake up and does he need to sleep? Alarm set to something. Doorknob came off. Who has any launcher since early morning? What time did Fuyuki see? Yeah. Whatever. Nekomaru's weaknesses. Okay.
Pumptas. It's probably the, you know, button, but we don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah. It's the handle.
Mm-hmm.
Try it. We have full health bar.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Wasn't it? Thing came up later. Yeah. The launch. What? Most weaknesses.
That should be the button, but we don't have it. Wasn't the launch? No. Stone.
Okay, from the beginning then. We set the clock alarm. We don't have any of those. Wasn't launched since early morning. That was for you, Hiko. So no. Nekomaru's weaknesses is buttoned, so none of those. Wire wrapped around. What? The wire wrapped around Nekomaru's feet. What about
We
it?
don't have it.
Missing? No.
Like Taka is probably the good one. Remember Taka.
Destroyed elevator button. Yeah, but it's not the base. Nah.
I guess we can try in the lounge. No.
Who got it at the launch? Nobody.
But it's the 3 people, so it's not that. There should be another one or something. There, like here. Oh no, left. I just have it in delayed, so I can't see exactly. So if you move too much, I can't see it. Yeah, maybe try that. Fuck it.
Here?
Oh, it's the same picture though.
Yeah, it's the same picture. It doesn't make no.
Yeah, no. Timer.
Still have another 9 minutes.
We just need to get rid of one. Oh, who heard the rumbling noise would be us. So go all the way.
Here, weaknesses. There we go. Guess the pillar, damn it! No, let's
What
see.
the fuck?
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, I think the music is getting faster and faster the more time passes by or something.
I don't know. They were wrapped around the Nekomaru's feet. No.
Nope. Killer destroyed what if they're living? How long?
All the elevator buttons, so.
What do we have on the time?
Alarm set for.
I think we had something like that, no?
Yeah, but it wasn't really. Who? It's asking who.
It's a
Motherfuckers!
translation.
It says who
Like-
did the alarm, and they asked. They said, "Oh, the alarm was set for this and this."
Yeah.
Words don't make sense in this game. Oh my fucking god. Right, wrapped around the. Oh yeah, that makes sense there.
Nice.
Just looking at pictures at this point, not even reading. I say and continue reading. Now, dangling in midair we have. Button being pressed we have. Yep, elevator button.
Nice.
Last stock!
Let's go.
Let's see. Okay, what was the fake weapon on the tower? Hammer.
So it really was just
We got it at the launch.
fake to be
Sucks.
fake. Not even pretend to be
Here's
fake,
everything
but
that happened
actually
in this
used
case.
it, but actually, you know.
What?
No.
Let's
Nothing.
first go over the main
I'm
tricks
confused on
they
what you just
did
said.
before they committed the crime.
Doesn't matter.
First, they destroyed the contact elevator. This separated Nagito and the others in Strawberry House from our group in Grape House. Next, they lured Nekomaru out by himself by turning back all the clocks in the funhouse by 2 hours. Additionally, they obtain these tools from the Octagon, which you can enter once you clear the final dead room. This means the killer discovered the secret. On the morning of the incident, Nekomaru woke up and headed over to Great Tower for a specific reason. There, Fuyuhiko, who was at the lounge by coincidence, witnessed Nekomaru. According to Fuyuhiko's testimony, that was around 5 a.m., but by that point, the killer had already messed with our perception of time. In actuality, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 7 a.m.
But I
That's
do
also
wonder
the
what
same
it
time
was
Monokuma
his
Taichi
motive.
begins. Nekomaru went to Great
Yeah,
Tower to
motive
participate
plus-
in that.
They said it's like supposed to line up with the killings
However,
of the other
because the contact
thing.
elevator was broken,
First game.
Nekomaru was unable to go to Great Tower. So he decided to try going to Strawberry Tower. But the killer was waiting for him there.
Invasive destruction.
With the power of hamsters, they were able to press the good night button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. This forced him to enter sleep mode, rendering him immobile. From there, the killer began preparing to use the ultimate weapon. First, they set the alarm in Nekomaru's chest to 7:30 a.m. so he'd wake up.
Wait, didn't it say... No, that's wrong. They said it's tamper-proof.
Then they tied him up with a metal wire.
Did
tied the tip
they?
of the wire
Yeah,
into a
they
loop,
said
and
his
hung it
clock
on
is
the door.
tamper-proof. How the fuck would they have set the timer in there?
Was even Gundam there when he like said how to
After
like
leaving
that he
Strawberry
has it
Tower,
in the first
the killer
place?
then destroyed
Oh,
the door
no.
button
I don't
to
even
Strawberry
remember.
Hall.
I only remember
They
Soda
did this
there.
to keep us from entering Strawberry Tower. and to keep us from discovering the secret of the building structure that they used to kill Nekomaru.
Was it Hampton? Sneak attack. I mean, yeah, that turned him off, but
Then, they used the secret octagon passageway to travel
I'm
to
pretty
Great
sure
House.
they said that Nekomaru's clock is tamper-proof, and it is like always on the same thing. So they like there wouldn't be a way to set the alarm except for Nekomaru doing it himself.
After arriving at Grape Hall, they pressed the button to open the door to the tower. When that happened, the elevator-like floor of the tower began descending. And Nekomaru's body was still inside. And placed a hammer on the floor to look like the weapon, then wrapped a chain around the back door. This was done to make us falsely believe we couldn't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall. With this, the killer finished their setup and tried to go back to their room using the secret passage. So they could craft their alibi when Nekomaru died from the fall. But something unexpected that someone is Gundam Tanaka. I can't think of anyone else but you.
Splendid. That was splendid. For a mere human, you did quite well.
Stop. Stop it already. Stop using weird words to avoid the truth. Or I'll friggin' kill you myself! I cannot believe it.
Do you feel regret? Then finish it! Cast your impure votes for Gundam Tanaka!
Impure.
My beloved, deadly foes, let the voting time begin!
I kinda still have a feeling that we're not finished here. That's weird. That is so weird.
Yeah.
It still doesn't feel like he actually did it. It is just weird.
It's just, it doesn't. It's just, it doesn't feel like he did it, but I guess they just.
Even the conclusion wasn't right. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't.
This this result isn't all that exciting.
Yeah, not at all.
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the
I don't know, I still
blackened?
feel like they
Will
may
you make the right choice or the dreadfully
end up
wrong
changing
one?
up until we actually see his
Please pull
death.
the lever.
Yeah.
Crap! I bit my tongue at the most important part.
Come on, Sonia's not gonna vote for him. Nah. That is still just such a... I don't know, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel like...
It doesn't
It actually
match.
was
It doesn't
him.
click in.
Yeah.
Because it's so out of place.
It's
Like,
just
yeah, he was
weird.
pretending to be evil, but that he was harmless. Like, come on, man. Come on.
It'd be bad if I bit my tongue again, so I'll speak slowly. Judging from the results... You guys were correct once again. Getting 4 in a row without any mistakes is a splendid achievement. That's right. The one who killed the robotic Nekomaru is the amazing fun in the amazing funhouse. It was Gundam Tanaka.
Nice.
Yay! I said all that without biting my tongue.
Now then.
Now that we've decided who the killer is, let's do the execution already. Get this over with. Hold on! It's true that the class trial is finished, but that doesn't mean the incident is over. We can't finish it until we hear it from Gundam.
Jeez.
No matter what he says, it won't change a thing. Well, I have no right to stop you either, so do whatever you like. I feel like it's not over.
Fall, my tears.
Why do you want to talk with me who has lost? The loser merely leaves. It would just be unnecessary for me to say something.
Listen well.
Is what I would like to say, but for honor's sake I shall correct one thing. Correct?
How pitiful.
Yes, you guys said I made Nekomaru powerless without fighting him. That, however, is a great mistake. Huh?
Fine.
Nekomaru did fight. It's no mistake. And because he fought, he lost and died.
Damn it!
Lost and died.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
If he was just trying to cling to life, there was many ways he could have done so. However, he did not allow that.
You.
I have a delay. I don't know if it's my internet or yours, but everything is really,
mine,
really bad right
'cause
now, so
Yeah,
it's gonna be delayed. Just letting you know.
My internet is shit. I'm losing frames like crazy.
Yeah. Well, what do you mean? Explain.
Find him. I shall reveal it all.
Let's make history.
Within the final death room, I discovered the secret of the funhouse and devised a killing plan utilizing that secret. By tampering with all the clocks in the building, I succeeded in luring Nekomaru to the tower. And when that happened, Nekomaru and I were alone in the tower, standing face to face with one another.
Why is Gundam thinking that?
I don't know.
I'm not saying it.
I don't know. I should say I expected as much from Nekomaru. He sensed my subtle killing intent and instantly understood the situation. And we had ourselves a stare down. In that situation, if he wanted to run away, it would have been easy for him to do so. He would have run away, or even called for help. But he did not turn his back to me. Instead, he chose to fight. He chose a fight that risked his life and death.
That is...
A fight that risked life and death?
Let me tell you this.
He was serious too. He gave it his all, and to try to kill me.
by killing me? I am the Warlock, Gundam Tanaka. Heroes, Lords of Darkness, and even the gods themselves flee from me. I need not cling to any trivial reason. I'm simply going to kill you because your very existence is an annoyance.
You'll drench your soul with evil until the bitter end, huh? Splendid! In response to your spirit, I shall kill you with all of my might. I won't go easy on you. Don't even think about holding back. Don't waste your breath on cowardly tactics. Give me everything you got.
Why? Why did you fight? We are all friends. Why couldn't you stop this? Even if both sides agreed, it was still wrong.
I will not argue. I have no intention of forcing my values upon you.
Let me tell you.
However,
this.
I must say this. What's the point of living if you're just waiting until you finally die? There's nothing courageous about that. That's the embodiment. Abandonment. That is abandonment. A mere feeling of resignation. Wait, are you telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to a... I'd rather have that happen. Ever since we were locked inside that building, everyone had been dominated by that feeling of abandonment. However, nothing is born from resignation. There's simply a reason to give up.
If you flinch, you will die!
Giving up on life? That is an insult to life itself. So, Cups was right? But what?
Let me ask.
Oh, but what?
Have you fools heard of the term dog-eat-dog?
Cannibalism?
In zoology, cannibalism is a commonly observed phenomenon. Many creatures at some point in their lifespan engage in cannibalism. That's what it means to live. If you say nothing for the sake of living is evil, then you would call giving up on life itself. Then what would you call giving up on life itself?
I shall engulf
If
this
a world would consider that prejudice, then I will fight that world with every last fiber in my being. Giving up on life and choosing death. It's nothing but a blasphemy towards life.
I renounce
It's a violation of the natural order. It's in the arrogance of humanity.
You. It doesn't even add up, because he would be exhausted from not eating for so long.
Yep.
How would he overcome him?
This was perfect for Gundam. Hey, thank you.
Like, what the fuck, man? No, I don't think so. This trial didn't happen in my mind. It just didn't.
It's a shitty trial.
I deny
it's all
it.
over the place, just man. Why would it?
Are you saying all that to try to justify what you did?
But it sounds like Nekomaru felt the same too. That's why they fought, right?
Damn it.
That man. And he had the courage to die when he needed to die. That man, he had the courage to die when he needed to die. That's why he challenged me to our battle. Regardless, as I've already said, I do not intend to force my values upon you fools. I have betrayed you all. That's the absolute truth. But even so, I don't think it's a better alternative. Don't you think it's a better alternative? To slowly starving to death here.
Oh,
That belief is why you committed your crime.
You...
Hey, what about the final death room? Did you do the Russian roulette too?
Let's make history.
Unlike Nagito, I only did it once. But compared to my battle with Nekomaru, that was a mere child's play.
I wanted to see the battle. I want to see how him can overcome fucking robot. Like, come on, man.
I don't know. Who the fuck knows at this point?
Well?
You know, after listening to you talk for a while, I'm starting to think that...
You didn't kill him.
Well, it's also because you unexpectedly admitted your crime without much resistance.
Oh, sorry. Sacrifice yourself for our sake, did you? I can't believe you would ask such a foolish question.
My name is Gundam Tanaka.
Just who do you think I am? I am Gundam Tanaka, history's greatest monster. My cursed existence is feared by all mankind. There's no way I'd sacrifice myself for the sake of you fools.
Fade like dust in the wind.
Not in a million, not in a billion, not in a 10,000 billion years. In the name of the pandemonium, it's impossible. Is that it? Then I'll just leave it at that. Now then, let us be rid of this foolish talk. It's about time the fun started. Monokuma, let's begin!
Yes, indeed!
Yay, got it! I have prepared a special punishment for the ultimate breeder, Gundam Tanaka.
Please wait!
Please wait! This is just too much.
I beg of you!
Please, Monokuma, please help Gundam!
Huh?
Miss Sonia.
I beg of you!
Please, I beg of you!
How pitiful.
Sonia. As an act as unrefined as stopping a man from going to his death, does it not befit a befit a noble such as yourself?
Gundam!
It's fine to start for reals, right? Yes.
Fine.
I do not mind, however.
What is it, my four dark devas of destruction? Are you worried about me? Oh, my feared four dark devas of destruction. That is not like you at all.
Oh.
However, there is no need to fear. In this world, I am only a temporary visitor. I was simply visiting for a moment, and now that my duty is complete, I must return to the darkness.
I can't wait for him to actually come back after everyone is dead.
Till the very end. Pride, conceit, courage, insolence, fearful of nothing, daunted by nothing. Let us laugh uproariously! That is Gundam Tanaka! I shall stick with my evil until the very end! Open sesame pandemonium! I shall fill hell with true hell!
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Admit Gundam with Sonya be an interesting couple. Oh, for sure. Will you start next chapter or would the stream be shorter? The stream will be shorter, and then tomorrow I have holiday in my country, so everyone is home. So probably no stream. So yeah,
Yeah,
Then
Friday
probably
stream is
on
also
the
short.
Friday normal. Yeah, but that's normal Friday short.
Yeah, but then we want to play something else? Since short?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would be the point in surviving a trial when the reason you killed to save others? I mean, it's cute. I'm not attached enough to the character. I think
mean, it
to
would
both
be-
of the characters.
It would be in, what is it? Killing a few to save more. Like, right? Like, for the greater good, so to say. But,
Yeah.
nah. And them just
They
saying,
could've
oh
made it
yeah,
better.
and them just saying, oh yeah, Gundam never actually took Nekomaru coming back in the metal body as like actually a human being.
Oh, the babies. Whoa.
Is he actually gonna survive? No. Oh well. Oh my god. Hey, he's going into heaven instead of hell. His parting words still linger deep in our chests. Don't give up on life. Did I
Full punishment. Yeah.
misunderstand what he meant? Then, what's the right thing to do? I don't know. No matter how much I think about it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to answer that.
Damn it.
Yeah, the punishment was really, really cool. I feel bad for the hamsters.
Hamster.
Damn it. Damn it!
Oh.
It's such a downer, clearly. But still, even though we feel this way, we still gotta do our very best.
You are right.
Okay. This time around, we must move forward. We must continue to live and believe in our friends. If not,
You are right.
Gundam will most likely crawl his way out of hell, and I presume he will be very cross with us.
You're right. You're right. We shouldn't just stand there. I mean, it's not like this is over. Well, we still have to do this. Still have to finish this. For the sake of our friends who have died, we need to finish this once and for all. So, I don't just stand here. Stand up and walk. Move forward. Live. If you don't, everyone who fought and died will have died in vain. We can't allow that.
Hey! Hey!
So, how long are you gonna get
Wait!
Oh, hold on.
Alright, BRB.
The moment right now. What? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this show, for sure. It doesn't make sense. It's uncharacter-like, and if it was just for like, you know, what was it? My brain is lagging. Shit. Oh yeah, just to sacrifice so they can all like not starve to death or whatever. They could have done better. Plus, like, really, Gundam would overcome Nekomaru. Don't give me that. Come on. Come on. Like, how? It plus in his like what's it called? Um like, oh, I don't know, I want the main character to have a bit more like wow, I guess. Like shit, even main Lucky or whatever, Ultimate Lucky or Ultimate Detective is better, you know, like in the first and the third. Eh, just a normie. I mean, maybe we are Ultimate and we just don't know it, and then we'll just find it out at the end of the game, but like... Plus we didn't touch on the whole thing with Nagito. Like, what was in that file? We don't know. We'll probably only know next chapter, if we'll even know. So that's also a bummer, because I want to know. Man, we can't even hang out with him. We should have hang out with him just like at the beginning. I just didn't think this would happen. That we just like spend all the presents and everything just so it won't count. Like, huh? I guess like the game kind of registers that like he doesn't want to hang out with us because we're normie, but the game didn't know when to put it, so he just put it on the whole chapter maybe. Because that sucks. I wanted to hang out with him, and I don't think I'll be able ever, since he hates it, you know, like an ultimate or whatever. I do wish Gundam had magic. That would be fun. Yeah, like if there's actually magic powers, then fucking show them, and if not, I mean, I think like the hamster scene was really sweet. They're like, oh, it's okay, hamster. It's so good. I would adopt the hamsters afterwards. I would also call them 4 divas of destruction, but I would not do anything evil with them. They would actually just be pets. Yeah, that was cute though. That was cute. Oh well. And you know, also one cool thing that would be, since Sunny is the ultimate princess, and like if she commands someone, they gotta follow it, kind of a thing. I think that's her superpower, whatever. Because from the previous chapters, we saw like stop it, and everyone was like, oh my god, I gotta stop now, you know? So and she literally could have said that to Monokuma, and he'll be like, I don't know why, but this princess, she could have convinced it that they would just let him live so casually and kill Monami instead. Imagine. It's not that weird for the series. Yeah. Like, I would really go ham on the actual characters, if anything, and like how the plot, you know, drives on and stuff like that. Like, yeah, also the trials and everything, but I don't know.
Back.
Welcome back.
Oh, fucking hate it here. Yeah. Hold on.
How much longer are you gonna keep doing this?
Seriously, how long is he going to keep doing this? How long is this going to continue?
Now then.
Alright, after feeling down for so long, I finally feel refreshed. Let's hurry back and eat some food. Whoa, that didn't take her a long time to just...
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, she didn't give much of a shit about him.
Malcolm, let me live, please. I guess I can't argue with that. That would be kind of beautiful. Yeah, but at the same time, she's the ultimate princess army.
Hold on a sec. And that mood shift is too damn fast.
It's not like that.
Well, you know, it's like Gundam and Nekomaru said. That's what it means to live. Alright? You should try a little, yeah.
She's certainly something else.
But seriously, I'm starving.
Hey.
Then let's go back for now and eat. And then, after we're full, let's sleep as much as we want.
Right?
And then, let's do our best again.
Yeah, you're right. With this, the class trial has come to an end, and once again we return to Jabberwock Island. The size of our group has definitely diminished, but despite that, even if it was just the rest of us, we did our best to stay upbeat and have fun together. Of course, our optimism was only superficial, but at that moment, we were able to forget about the dark despair looming before us. However, the only thing I was worried about was him. He wasn't here. He suddenly disappeared from our sight. He's probably the traitor. He forgot about it earlier.
Maybe.
Yep, I'm definitely lucky. I never expected to obtain so many valuable things from that simple game of Russian roulette. Thanks to that.
Let me see the art,
What button was it again?
Q. Yeah. We're so evil. Okay.
Oh my god.
He's about to go on a killing spree.
Thanks to that, I was able to learn the identity of our true enemy. And before everyone else too. It's just too funny. I mean, no one could tell that I was lying. There's no way that the file had just hide misinformation. Yeah, I kind of like thought that already. I guess they were too busy with other matters. Or maybe they've reached their limit. Regardless, I was saved. Things would get complicated if they found out. Anyway, I can't forgive this. This should never be forgiven. There's no way I can let this run loose. I'll be the one to stop this once and for all. Even if it costs me my life. For the sake of hope, I cannot ignore this. Oh yeah, the timer, huh?
Monokuma appears!
Alright! Monokuma has arrived! Who summoned me?
Now then.
Thanks for coming.
Wait, maybe we should do it next time?
We still
this
didn't
is
have
like...
the thing to save.
Okay.
Like, it's still in chapter 4.
Alright.
Why is the lonely little Nagito? Oh, why? It's the lonely little Nagito. Are you all alone tonight too?
What's the matter?
So, what's up? Your face looks scary. I see. So you can tell. Huh? Perhaps you found out who the traitor is? You know me well.
Well,
It's what I'd like to say, but unfortunately I haven't learned that yet. I see. So even you don't know, huh? Looks like the final showdown is gonna take a little more time.
hello.
So, why did you summon me anyway? Were you finally gonna confess your love? I summoned you because there's something I really need to ask you. It's about the special prize from the final death room. Oh yeah, what about it? There was information about 16 people in the file I received. But isn't that weird?
Say what?
What's weird?
You don't even
Well,
know.
there's a traitor from the Future Foundation hiding among us, right? Including that person. The total number of students would be 16, right?
Isn't that right?
But this file contains documents that were created at Hope Speak Academy, right?
Of course.
That's right. Just reuse the stuff that the former headmasters spent a lot of time making.
But
Even if the file, if this file even contains the information about the traitor, was that person also a former student of Hope Speak Academy?
Who knows?
I wonder.
hey,
Could it be? Is this your doing? Did you just slip false information into this file? Were you trying to keep us from learning the traitor's identity by obtaining this information? What's wrong with that? If it's my job to heat things up, it's okay if I do something small like that, right?
well,
That's not my point.
right?
My point is, you already know who the traitor is. What's wrong with that?
You're
Well,
getting all
you're
riled
splendidly correct about when you say I knew who the traitor was all along. Even if I know, though I know who it is, why do you think I ignored it on purpose? It's just like Monomi after losing her magic stick. The traitor's existence means absolutely nothing to me. The existence means nothing, huh?
No, no.
Well, that's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys feel somewhat different. After all, that person is the evil Future Foundation Slacky, who's putting you guys through this awful stuff. That's not entirely true. I don't really come here to fight or anything like that. Instead, I came here to offer my cooperation, you know?
Huh?
Cooperation? Of course. It's to fill everyone in on this island with despair, right? Why you're intentionally letting the traitor do all as he pleases, right? Yep. If that's the case, I might be able to cooperate somewhat too. However, in exchange, I want to know who the traitor is. I see. Interesting. Very interesting. Obviously,
no,
that's
no.
a big no!
Unbelievable.
I mean, I want to make everyone in your group feel despair. This includes you too. Well, I know you would say that. Besides, I just wouldn't be able to handle the sadness when you inevitably betray me later on. Just as I thought, you saw right through me.
You're
No
right.
matter what situation I find myself in, my core way of thinking will never change. In order to create absolute hope that shines brightly, stepbladders such as myself and despair exist. You're right. You're a true believer of hope, and after all, I must say, that belief reminds me of that person for some reason. Haunts you. I don't know who you're talking about, but if someone as worthless as me reminds you of some other person, they must be extremely unlucky. But you're just as unlucky, right? I mean, the fact that you're even involved in something like this.
Well...
Am I? I actually think I'm very lucky.
Say what?
Huh?
You don't
When
know?
you say that coming across this much despair is a rather rare opportunity? I can't rely on anyone on this island. That's why I have to be the one who does it. If I can eliminate despair from this island, I won't be stepladder anymore. I become true hope. I'll become an existence that could even be called the ultimate hope. The two of you are alike, but definitely reminds me of him. You definitely remind me of him. Hey, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
See?
Who are you waiting for? Who are you waiting for on this island? Looks like I'm right again. You're definitely waiting for someone on this island. Is the person you're waiting for already on this island? Well, answer my question. If that's the case, if that person is already on this island, wouldn't that be exciting? Five days, 11 hours, 13 minutes and 30 seconds left.
This conversation is very contradictory. Looking so why? It's because it's just Nagito, you know. Mic fucking muted. Okay. To be continued.
That was a weird voice saying Danganronpa.
I know the Danganronpa.
That was so weird. Obtain the present!
Oh,
With
it's
the
the
Hellhound
earrings,
earring.
Yep.
Now we have both of them. Breed of
Nice.
Destruction. Clear chapter 4.
Nice. Alright, but yeah, like we said, it's gonna be a short
yes.
stream. So this is where we end it for today.
Yes.
A specific thing they talked about? No, there was a reason. Oh, okay. That is contradictory. What is?
Oh well. Boop. Oh no, runtime error. Oh no. Oh. Can't say. Okay. Thanks for the stream. I mean, the Dangan part is short. I was thinking about ending it since my internet was bad, but hey, now it's back.
It's back. Yeah, it's normal now.
So like, I guess I'll go fuck myself. I'm gonna continue just playing games and shit.
Alright, then. So this is where I leave ya.
Yep. I'll see
hope you
you
have a
on
good
Friday
time.
then, yeah.
Yeah, bye bye.
Feel free to
Have a
text me
good
whenever.
day.
Bye
Good night.
bye.